everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. This is a team that may be out of the playoff chase at this point, but they're an organization with a ton of pride. And they'll be playing hard all the way to the final whistle of the final game, no matter where they are in the standings. It's the Broncos going up against the Colts. So, with the call of this Week 16 matchup, let's hand it over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium, which opened back in 2008 here in the Circle City of Indianapolis, Indiana. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They've been in a great group. Winners of 7 of their last 10 on the year. Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And an alley to run. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
And so much of today's football goes back to the old West Coast offense and scripting plays to start. Sometimes you script to attack. Sometimes you script to find out information. In this case, they got bold. They attack for a big gain, and they have information that tells them we might want to come back to that play later.
It's a gain of 24 that time. And it's a first down for the Broncos. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
In boxing parlance, they call that letting your hands go. Big chunk play on the first play of the drive, and they come right back with a big-time run on the second play. Bam, bam, big-time start.
That is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the very, very talented Andrew Luck.
And Andrew Luck's skill set is absolutely fantastic. There's not anything that he can't do as a quarterback on the field. But I also think that he absorbed a little bit by osmosis. Some of that great bloodline. His father, formerly a quarterback in the NFL as well.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And oh, his first carry, he loses the football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play 1 there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so in this game.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And they'll go with the ground attack here. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some points up in bunches here in this one. So 2nd and 10 here. Now a handoff here to his running back. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. And now a peek at the starters on the defensive side. Five yards to gain here on 3rd down. Now it's Luck off the bootleg. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete. 18 yards there and a 1st down.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up 1st downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for a completion.
On 1st down, Luck. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
And that is incomplete.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the 1st down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Back to throw, Luck. And he's got Rodgers. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. They go play action here on 1st down. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And down inside the 15 it goes.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
From the red zone now, Luck. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, That gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Strong left, strong left, strong left. Hey, 4 down.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. He's going to launch this thing. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Their big-bodied receiver, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Colts have got it back to a one-score game. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. From the end zone, Luck. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He's at the 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there, 98 yards, and the Colts have taken the lead. And that's the type of play that'll give your sideline some juice, a long touchdown pass.
And it's like a bolt of lightning, isn't it? That suddenness of that play brings everyone to their feet in the stadium, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Give him credit for making that type of a play call, even more credit for how they executed it.
Situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into fourth.
And the Broncos go to a nickel set on third down.
Yeah, they've got an extra DB out there. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. A third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into fourth. They'll come out in the pistol. Here's Locke. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The completion there. So now on fourth down, Chuck Pagano turns to the field goal unit here. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So in the end, they had... Defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need. Now a play fake, and it's Locke. His throw caught right around the 6. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. A shotgun snap for Locke. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Chester Rogers, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone, and I believe he likes it.
So the task for this offense is preserving this lead. It's a tight game late, and the defense also, keep in mind, they do have 3 timeouts. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to... Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now Luck. Surveying the field. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield. Back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. Finding time. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him through the flag. He'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught on the sideline. But no, they'll say out of bounds. He caught it but was not in bounds. Incomplete. That was close to a big play. Just a little bit too far that he was led. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not very good at these sort of things, but I have to believe the farther you are downfield, the less your margin for error in throwing the ball, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so they gave it a good effort there. Really tried, just couldn't complete it. This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He's back to throw. He's got time. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. A timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll come out in the pistol. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Holding offense.
So holding by the offense, and maybe now got to shift up what you want to do on the playbook.
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy, the advantage shifts to the guys on defense, doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun, surveying the field. Look at the time. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. The gun now on 3rd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They'll give him And another timeout taken by the Colts. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Here we go now. Green 30.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So that one hurt. No timeouts left. Look at where the ball is on the field, Charles. I don't know if the fat lady's singing yet. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Colts, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Houston Texans next week. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, it's another loss as they now fall to 4-11. And they'll be off to Oakland next week for a date with the Raiders. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.